This lesson is about inequalities on a number line. So what we're going to do is we're going to show how to write inequalities onto a number line. So just check that we know what these inequalities mean first. So this one here means greater than or equal to. So the line underneath it means or equal to. Without the line, it would just mean greater than. So this means greater than, this means less than, this means greater than or equal to, and this means less than or equal to. So let's take a look at the first one. This means numbers which are, X just stands for numbers which are greater than or equal to 3. So in this case, we're looking at our number line and it's going to be related to the 3. So we put a circle above the 3. Now because it equals the 3, because of that line there, we fill the circle. So that's meant to be filling. And we want all the numbers greater than 3. So they go on forever into infinity. So we just put an arrow showing that it's including the 3 and everything bigger than it forever. So we just put a little arrow to the right. Let's look at the second one. This means numbers which are less than 4. Okay, so the small end for less than, the large end for bigger than. So if I'm reading it left to right, numbers which are less than 4, if I'm reading it from right to left, 4 is greater than the numbers. Okay, so numbers less than 4, so we're going to put our circle on 4 this time, but it doesn't include the 4 because it hasn't got that line under, so therefore we leave an empty circle. And it's numbers less than 4, so the arrow goes to the left again forever. So we just do a bit of an arrow showing it's not anything less than 4, but not including 4 itself. Now if we look at the last one here, we've got numbers which are greater than -3. Exactly the same. We're going to put a circle above the -3. It hasn't got that line, so it doesn't include the -3, so it's an empty circle. And it's bigger than it, so it goes to the right again. Now, the next slide I'm going to show you where we've got a double inequality. So in a double inequality, what we have is, if I'm going to read this, I'm going to read it from the centre out this time. Can I do this? I'm going to read it out to the left and then out to the right. Numbers which are greater than or equal to -2, but also less than 6. So you're kind of reading it as one thing here and a second thing here. So in this case, the numbers we're interested in are -2 and 6. So we put our circle above the -2 and we put our circle above the 6. Now this circle here again next to the -2 has got the line under it because it equals the -2, so this will be a filled circle, but the 6 will be an empty circle, and we simply join them up like a pair of dumbbells really. So this means all the numbers between -2, including -2, up to but not including 6. So if you were to list all the integer values that this could be, integers means whole numbers, they would be -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, but not 6. Okay, let's look at the one on the right. So this means numbers greater than -1 but less than or equal to 3. So we're going to put our circle above the -1, and that's going to be empty because there's no line, and our circle above the 3 is going to be filled because there is a line, so it includes the 3 but it doesn't include the -1, and then we join them up. So our integer values would be this time not -1, 0, 1, 2, and it does include the 3 this time. So numbers between -1 and 3 but not including -1. So if we're looking at just the integer values, we're interested in just the whole numbers.